Math Module 4, Lesson 4. I can use tape diagrams to model fractions as division. Make sure everything I do in the video, you're doing in your workbook. If you need to pause to catch up, please do so. If you're kind of confused and you need to rewind and rewatch, do it. Thank you. Problem number 1. 8 tons of gravel is equally divided between 4 dump trucks. How much gravel is in one dump truck? Well, the key things I'm going to pay attention to is equally divided. Key word there. Equally and divided. And then I have 8 tons. I have 4 dump trucks, but the most important piece is the question. How much gravel is in one dump truck? So, like they said, we're going to model these with tape diagrams. I know you guys are so excited. So I know my total was 8 tons of gravel. So I have 8, and it says equally divided between 4 dump trucks. So I have to figure out how much gravel is in one dump truck. So this is what I know. I have 4 units, which is equal to 8. I need to figure out 1 unit, but I don't know what that's going to equal yet. So I'm taking my total, which is 8 tons, and I'm going to divide it by my 4 dump trucks, because remember it says equally divided. So 8 divided by 4. Well, I'm going to show this the traditional way too, because we just need practice. So 8 as my dividend, 4 as my divisor, 8 divided by 4, or how many 4s fit into 8? 2. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 minus 8 is 0. Oh, we love that. Let's check it. So right now we think it's 2, but we're going to check. So I have my dividend, which is 4, times my quotient, which is 2, which just happens to equal 8. Does my product match my dividend? You betcha. So 8 divided by 4 is equal to 2. So 1 unit equals 2. So I know I can fill in each one of these of my tape diagram. And then last but not least, I need to write my answer statement. Can't forget that. So each dump truck held 2, and then my unit was tons of gravel. No answer statement, no full credit. Make sure everything I did, you did too. Problem number 2. 5 tons of gravel is equally divided between 4 dump trucks. How much gravel is in one dump truck? So this sounds very similar to the previous one. I have 5 tons. I have equally divided between 4 dump trucks. And then I'm still figuring out how much gravel is in one dump truck. So I'm going to make it a tape diagram again. Shocking of all shockers, I know. So I have a total of 5 this time. And then it's equally divided into 4 trucks. So here are my 4 trucks. And I need to figure it out for 1. So I know I have a total of 5. So 5 equally divided into 4 dump trucks. So now I've got to solve this. So 5 is my dividend. 4 is my divisor. So 5 divided by 4, or how many 4s fit into 5, is 1. 1 times 4 is 4. 5 minus 4 is 1. The 1 becomes my new numerator, and my divisor is my denominator. So now let's check our work. So if you remember from Module 2, 4 times my divisor times my quotient. But I'm going to represent that in addition. So I'm going to add 1 and 1/4 4 times. All right, so I have 1 and 1/4 4 times. Well, I know 1 whole plus 1 whole plus 1 whole plus 1 whole is 4. And I know that 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4, they all have fourths, so my denominator stays the same. So my numerator is 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 4. And I know that when my denominator and my numerator match, it's equal to 1 whole. So 4 plus 1 is 5. So does that match my dividend? You betcha. So I know that 5 divided by 4 is indeed equal to 1 and 1/4. I'm going to circle my final answer, and I'm going to fill in my tape diagram. So all that's left now is my answer statement. So each dump truck can hold 1 1/4 tons of gravel. I've got to have my unit tons so I know what I'm measuring with. Make sure everything I did, you did too. Problem number 3. A 3-meter ribbon is cut into 4 equal pieces to make flowers. What is the length of each piece? Well, my question is the length of one piece of ribbon. I know my total is 3 meters, so I'm going to write total there. And I'm cutting it into 4 equal pieces. I'm even going to box equal pieces. So let's make our tape diagram. So I know my total. I know the length of my original piece of ribbon was 3 meters. And I'm cutting it into equal pieces, 4 equal pieces. So my fractional parts should be about the same size. And I need to figure it out, what is the length of one piece. So I know my equation is going to be 3 divided by 4. Well, if you notice, this problem is different than the previous two because the dividend is smaller than the divisor. So in this case, I can go back to our previous lesson and I can say 3 divided by 4 is equal to 3/4. Because if you remember, that division sign is the same as a fraction bar. So 3 divided by 4 is the same as 3 divided by 4. So I know that my unknown is 3/4. And that's all because my dividend was smaller than my divisor. I didn't have to show the division on the side. So now let's write our answer statement. Well, first I'm going to circle my final answer. All right, so here's my answer statement. Each piece of ribbon is 3/4 of a meter. Make sure you circled your final answer, you filled in your tape diagram, and you wrote your answer statement. Problem number 4. 14 gallons of water is used to completely fill 3 fish tanks. If each tank holds the same amount of water, how many gallons will each tank hold? So I'm figuring out how many gallons will each tank. So that means 1 tank hold. And then I know that I have 14 gallons of water and I have to fill 3 fish tanks. And here's the key. They hold the same amount. So I'm figuring out how much will 1 tank hold. So I'm going to make my diagram, my tape diagram. I know my total, which just happens to be 14 gallons of water. I know that I'm filling 3 fish tanks. So that's where my 3 tanks are. And they hold the same amount of water, so their fractional parts are about the same to the best of my ability. And I need to figure out how much 1 tank holds. So I know my total, so I'm going to do 14. I'm figuring out how much each tank holds, the same amount. So I know I'm going to divide by 3. So let's show our work over to the side. So 14 is my dividend, 3 is my divisor. So 1 divided by 3, or how many 3's fit into 1? Well, I can't do that, so I'm going to put an X. So now I think of it as 14 divided by 3, or how many 3's fit into 14? Well, I know 4 does. 4 times 3 is 12. Subtract. 4 minus 2 is 2. 1 minus 1 is 0. So this is my new numerator. And my divisor is my denominator. So now let's check it. Make sure we're right. So we're going to start with 3 times 4 2/3. Well, I'm going to convert that into addition. So we have 4 2/3 added 3 times. So 4 plus 4 plus 4, I know is 12. 2/3 plus 2/3 plus 2/3. Well, the denominator stayed the same, so that's nice. 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6. Well, now I need to figure out, I have an improper fraction, 6/3. So how many, I want to make it a mixed number or a whole number. So what's 6 divided by 3? Or how many 3's fit into 6? Well, I know 2 times with no remainders. So my answer for my check is 14. Does that match my dividend? You betcha. So I know that 14 divided by 3 is 4 2/3. Circling my final answer so my teacher can find it. And I know that for 1 tank, it's going to hold 4 2/3 gallons of water. So let's write our answer statement. Each tank will hold 4 2/3 gallons of water. Make sure everything I did, you did too.